alive.
Why do we even try to intro with you guys here?
I don't know.
Anyways.
So dumb.
Why is the energy for this always so weird? Anyways. Hello and welcome to How Not to Solve Monster Problems, Dice Functional's Monster of the Week game. I am the keeper of this game, which is a fancy way of saying storyteller, and while I usually might be able to kill my players, we're in the Between the Mysteries right now, which I will talk a little bit more on in a second for anyone who's new here. But first, before we go into anything, hey, it's Garfield. Any announcements from you guys? Just double checking. It's the new year,
I failed in my mission to get all this stuff, and I apologize deeply.
Huh?
I'm sorry.
She's trying to get stuff uploaded and she hasn't gotten it there yet.
Oh,
No,
look at the
I
moth.
haven't. I'm going to figure that out. I will probably. Yeah, I'll figure that out. It's been harder than I anticipated.
It'll
Also,
happen soon.
Life got in the way. I
It's okay.
apologize.
It
But
happens.
the most recent episode is up on our YouTube channel.
Which,
So-
to segue off that real quick, if you are looking for any of our past content,
Is it?
any of our...
Actually, it might not be. I think I forgot to put it.
Shut up.
sorry.
Shut
the
you.
fuck up!
I'm trying to segue into...
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Happy New Year! Yeah!
Hey, we're still figuring it
brain
all
is
out,
fried,
chat.
guys.
Figuring what out?
For any of our past content, you can
Everything.
find it on YouTube. And for our D&D games, you can find it on all your favorite podcast apps. Or, if you're feeling real, you can find our stuff on our website. All of those are, of course, under our base name, Dice Functional. Just search Dice Functional, you'll find us pretty easily.
You motherfuckers need to be told to turn your phones off.
Don't tell us what
Sorry.
to do.
That was me. I will admit
You're not the DM here right now, Connor.
Shut up!
My show.
Professionals. Consummate professionals, by the way.
I am suffering.
All right. Any other quick
Suffering.
announcements from anyone?
This year better be better, or else.
Jill, quit scrolling through Twitter. I don't like that we can see Jill typing something.
When you're gonna fucking subtweet me, at least at me, Jill.
Oh God, now I need to see what they wrote. Oh
Yeah,
God.
whoever. Hey,
Sarah.
Michelle, when you're editing this, I need you to screen cap that tweet and
Let's
put it up
throw
big
it up.
screen right now.
No,
So
I am.
everybody can see it.
That's exactly what you
just
think
a
it is.
slow scroll as it rises up onto the screen.
Anyways, if that's all of our announcements, just to kind of get into a quick recap before I explain what Between the Mysteries are for anyone new. So last session we finished up Mystery 2. Our hunters found the missing witches, defeated the imposter, and made some potential allies in the process, while there was one casualty in the form of Lizard's wig. But, to get us started, Between the Mysteries are essentially a way to help further fill out our world and let my players have a little bit of fun without the stress of real bad stuff happening. So, essentially, everyone here has a personal mystery and a story-based, well, personal event and story event. Personal events they've had some input on and they're prepared for. Story ones, it's a little bit more of a curveball. But I've already decided the order of all this because last time we did this I did not find out beforehand and I just went with it. But this time it has all been rolled and we're going to get started with our first one, Waylon. It has been a couple days since you guys have gotten back to your nice little neighborhood, and before I go any further, double checking. You guys can see the neighborhood map, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I've only just entered into the website.
you're good. Just making sure because it helps to know where everyone lives. You've gotten home. It's been a couple days. As per usual, it's a recovery time after a mystery. However, for you, this one's a little less hard since you've lost or gained a few years back temporarily. But a couple nights in, you're done sitting around and relaxing. You want to head back out to your RV, check on some things, do some basic maintenance. And as you step out, it's pretty dark out, but no one's really out on the street except for Jody doing her usual laps. And you walk up to your RV and you see the door is cracked.
So, Waylon most likely would. Let's see. He keeps the shades drawn on the RV when he's not in it. Even then, he probably keeps it drawn anyways. So there's no looking in. Waylon's gonna kind of pocket. Actually, no, he'll have his cane with him. Waylon will kind of hold his cane at the ready and get ready to pull out the hidden sword from it if need be.
So you're just gonna enter the IV?
There's not much else he can do.
Yeah, just double checking. I was about to say, you can do some things, but yeah. So you crack open the door of the IV. It's one of those ones you gotta kind of step into, and sitting on your couch is an old friend. And I'm gonna double check as I say this name because you know how I am with names. Toro?
Turo.
Toro. Is sitting on the sofa in your RV with a book in his lap. And he just kind of looks up at you. Hey! Thought you'd still be asleep.
No, not really. I still burn the midnight oil. I can manage to do so.
Sorry for breaking in, but he holds up the book he's got in his hand. And it's one you recognize. It's a book full of rituals that you've actually written down yourself for exorcisms, mostly pagan. I got something further down the coast that's given me a bit of trouble. Usually, the classic Catholic version works, but these fuckers keep getting back up. So, figured I'd stop them.
No, that's totally fine. Ordinarily, I suppose you can just call me or give me a heads up, but if it's important, not a big deal.
Well, I thought about just taking and walking, but it seems kind of rude to just take your things and leave.
Well, you did take that gun, didn't you?
What gun?
You know, that weird one. Fired like square bullets, something like that.
The weird holy one?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't me.
Well, I'm gonna have to find out who took that one.
Why did you think it was me?
It was signed off with a T. I figured it was you.
No, I usually sign with my last name. That's odd. Who
Well,
the fuck knows how to get into your RV?
Don't know. Probably gonna have to up the security on it a bit. But as for who knows to get in, only a few. Folks I'm rolling with right now, that'd be about it.
Weird seeing you with a crew for many amount of time before, more than once.
They're pretty competent, so I've got no reason to keep going with them.
I know it's been a while since I've seen you, but you kind of look... You don't look like you should.
Waylon will probably kind of knock the door closed a little bit. I'm definitely not.
Weird wrappings.
Yeah, little gift I got from another group I was doing some work with.
Thought that was temporary, like a couple days.
I've been running into some significantly tougher things. Don't entirely know the entire how, what, or when, or how long, but for whatever reason, tougher things like what I just dealt with are lingering.
Any side effects?
I'm younger. I feel great, which I don't mind, really. The only thing I've been noticing is I've got my craving back again.
Craving?
Yeah, cigarettes.
Yeah. Knock a habit when you were younger. Makes sense
I
you'd
did.
kind of want them again.
Yep.
Do you have that note that was left, by the way, just real quick?
I'm sure it's here somewhere. I can dig it out of like the, I don't know, glove box, something like that.
Yeah, just let me see it before I head out.
He'll try to find the fucking thing. It's somewhere. He knows it is.
As you're digging, he's just gonna kind of stand there and go, "What did you? Those can't be normal mummy laps. Must have been someone important if it's got that much power."
Oh, almost certainly. Problem is, I wasn't really the one that got him. I picked him up off of somebody who had, if I recall correctly, had been doing some business for somebody else. We bumped into each other. They were on the opposite side of me, and I was trying to make sure that something didn't go into the wrong hands. One thing led to another. What's theirs is now mine. You know, that whole thing.
Makes sense. At least you got the wrappings at all. I mean, so many mummies were 8.
You try explaining to folk of just how stupid people can be right now, and once you tell them about something like that, they're not as shocked. It's really amazing. People eating mummies and everything that's been happening nowadays, it's not that surprising.
To be fair, they also drank blood of the executed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sorry. Off topic.
It's no big deal. Just conversation. I think I found it right here.
And he's gonna kind of look at it. I know who has it. I can't get it back yet.
Alright. I'm not terribly worried. That thing can't shoot for shit. Whoever the hell's got it, they're probably only going to be able to shoot somebody within about 10 feet before the bullets fly off in the wrong direction. Like I said, square bullets. Thing's useless.
You wouldn't challenge them, but and you're gonna see them pocket. They're probably not actually firing it, just looking it over. Psychopath researcher.
Well, whatever. It's not a big deal in my mind. If I get it back, good. If I don't get it back, they better at least put it somewhere safe.
There was another reason I came in, and I'm gonna make this as quick as I can.
Mm-hmm.
I may have a lead on something.
Somewhat.
I don't have my sources confirmed yet, but out west there was a body found. Scars look like mine.
You mean out west in America?
Yeah. I don't know how they got up here. Or what they're doing, but someone's picked up something again.
Well, you keep in touch. I've gotten a hold of this whole thing. Holding up the phone, that is.
Oh, you have a phone now?
Yes, I was given a phone forcibly.
You're finally in the 21st century. That's a rarity. Yeah,
I don't need to go into the 21st century when everything else still works.
Let me put my number in your phone. Yeah.
Good.
And he's just gonna quickly put in his name, number, and take a quick selfie and hand it back to you to put it as his ID.
Well,
For reference
call me
to
when you...
the rest of you, this is not a young man. This is a guy who's probably looks around Waylon's age right now with it reverted.
If I recall correctly,
He was
Toro is...
18, you were like 22.
I was like 22 or 21. So Toro is, yeah, just about my age. He'd be 56, so he's about someone's dad's age.
It's very much dad energy, that selfie was. I'm gonna keep looking, but... Waylon, I thought you killed them all.
I did. Well, no, I didn't.
But you left him bleeding out in the middle of the forest.
I crippled him. Granted, bullets to the knee are typically somewhat survivable, but in the middle of the forest, it's a different thing. Nonetheless, you tell me what you get, you tell me when you get it, and I'll have my own little crusade.
Be a good time. Hopefully, when time comes, I can join you, but you'll have to understand if I don't.
It's perfectly fine if you don't.
And he's just gonna
Ah.
kind of look at the door and look at you.
You can get going. Don't worry about it. You won't offend me.
I'll try to get the gun back to you if I don't.
Look,
Th-
like I
they-
said, I'm not terribly worried about it. I've never used the thing. I've never had to use the thing. I'm just holding on to it in case somebody else wanted it and was gonna be doing something bad. I'm not too worried. It's a gun.
All right. Be careful, Waylon, and try to have fun while you're young for a bit.
Not young enough to go back to doing what I used to.
Not returning to the pits.
That is a very, very long time ago, Toro. A very long time ago.
Yeah, I suppose. It's been a while. Not the same.
No. But still, take care of yourself. Watch out.
I will.
You know.
And he's gonna rap twice on your door as he steps out. And Waylon, you are left alone in your RV with thoughts that someone is in the US using the same shit that they were using all those years ago.
Yep, and plenty of schemes are running through his head, and he already has one on the back burner.
That's never a good sign.
Hmm.
Cutting to the next morning, Jody, you have...
Where's the music?
Huh?
Where's the music?
Oh, fine. That scene didn't need music, but this one might.
Mm.
Let's just go with comfortable mystery.
I like that one.
That's it. Can you guys hear it?
Yep.
Okay. That's it. It's quiet on my end, so I always have trouble telling. Jody, you have kindly asked Ollie to get into your car. And Ollie, you have no idea where she is driving you. But she is
Oh.
determined to take you somewhere.
Okay. I just want you to know, if you do try to put me in jail, you know I can't just get out right away, right?
Not taking you to jail.
Oh, okay. Like a secret research facility or something?
No, that's not what I'm here
Okay.
for.
Not a deposition, nothing like that?
Nope.
Not a suspect?
No.
Okay.
Should you be?
All right. Okay.
It's just something I don't know that your mother would like me to do, and I'm too afraid
Okay,
to
let's go.
ask her.
All right.
As she says the sentence, you guys pull into the parking lot of a shooting range.
Oh. Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, if you're going to be toting around a gun, however infrequently you use it, it is my current mission to make sure you know how to use it. Because improper
Okay.
gun safety can get you killed just as much as the monster.
Only you can stop forest
You.
fires.
Such a cop.
All right. Sure. Okay.
You go in and you pay what you gotta do to get your own little range.
Yeah.
Get the usual spiel that you get at a range. And it's pretty sparse there, and they set you up all the way at the end. Not many people in here, maybe 2 or 3 other people further down. So you guys are pretty isolated where you are.
Now you go like this, and
Yeah, so Ollie's gonna double check around. Ollie's gonna pull out their gun, unload it because it's got self-defense rounds, and we're not gonna use those in a range. Ollie puts the mag to the side. All right. Yeah, sure. I'll just load this one up.
You
Ollie
really
loads
don't.
it up.
Yeah. Jody just kind of like watches you do it, like.
Okay. Any tips or tricks?
Keep both eyes open. Breathe. Let's see what
Right.
you got though.
Yeah. Ollie, the first couple shots, Ollie's just gonna kind of make it look like they know what they're doing, and then literally just close their eyes and pull the trigger twice.
Jody's Jody's not watching the range. Jody's watching Ollie. So she sees Ollie do that, and she's like, "Kid, no."
Sorry. Was it eyes open or eyes closed?
You want to look at what you're shooting at?
I mean, I can sometimes. What if it's scary though? Okay, I'll stop fucking around. Ollie's gonna take a couple shots, seeing as their dad probably taught them how to shoot at some point. Do I need a roll for that?
Just for the hell of it, yeah, roll to kick some ass.
Yeah.
And see.
Uh,
That's tough.
that's a 4 on the die, -1 for 3.
Ollie's shot completely whiffs the target.
I probably hit the little thing at the top. Oh shit.
Oh boy.
Hold on.
How long have you had this gun?
I just got it.
Jody just looks
Jody,
at
you do not need to be lizard to know that's a lie.
Jody just looks like.
Ollie's actually gonna just fully take, because I rolled and I got an 11 on the die. So Ollie's just gonna take the magazine out, like, I don't like this one, completely reload a new one, and go into a full shooter stance and actually work on like settling their breath down. And is gonna put, and I'm assuming it's a human target, so put 2 in the chest, 1 in the head.
Yeah.
Rile them off pretty quick.
Nice job.
So it's a 10 total because I'm -1 on tough, but it's 10.
Not quite in the center of both of those, but close enough that they count for that.
Yeah.
So you can
Yeah,
shoot
my-
well when you focus on it.
Yeah, my dad's a detective. He was a cop. Taught me how to shoot. Mom doesn't know.
I was gonna ask. Does she approve?
No. I think she's fine with them. She just didn't like all of the cop stuff.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't like cops either.
Shooting unarmed people, stuff like that.
Yeah, it's it was,
Just like. Fuck.
What?
I think, look, I think it was more a case of Mom wanted me to stay safe and didn't want me in a dangerous situation. And it's not that she doesn't like guns and she doesn't believe in them, because, you know, in the right hands, you know, sometimes it makes a difference, but it's different when, you know, when it's your kid. My dad was really protective and my mom didn't get it. So, Dad taught me a couple things.
That makes sense. I wish.
Should I shoot some more?
Sure.
All right.
I did wish that I had similar training at your age, but I had to wait till
Why is that?
college. My life
Why'd you have
path.
to wait?
My life path might have gone slightly differently if I knew how to protect myself and others. In college, you have to be level 4 friendship.
Got it.
No, she doesn't
Got it.
say that. She's
So, like, we're like level 2.
You're like level 2.
that first cutscene event, right?
yeah.
Got it.
Hold on.
Okay.
I,
No,
I,
I get that.
I'd like to see if I can make this joke. Give me 2 seconds. I'm looking at I gotta go to Dice Functional's assets for this. Because Jody's clearance level 4.
Uh-huh.
We gotta figure out what clearance level that Ollie is.
Does I'll even have a clearance level?
They're either
Yeah,
1 or 2.
everyone does.
I
It's on the
think.
dossiers.
I think they're 2.
Ollie is clearance level 4. So, oh no, 3.
I was like,
He's not level 4.
wait, no.
So not just shy of
All right.
that info.
But,
Something bad in college.
yeah. It's not something I like to talk about a lot, but it was one of those life-changing things.
Well, hey, at least you got to wait a few years to have your literal life-changing thing, huh?
Yeah, for as long as you've had this gun, you really don't use it a lot in the field. And
No. It doesn't do as much good as you think. Ollie's gonna center back up and fire again. I still have my roll. It's 8 on the die, -1 for 7.
But it's not close to the head or chest.
Yeah.
Or heart.
Ollie's probably running dry. Gonna start loading up another magazine so they can talk. Yeah, and all the times I've been messing with stuff, these don't do a whole lot most of the time. Not unless they're special and you do a lot of extra work to them. There's other stuff I can do. You know, makes it easier.
what happened to get someone so young as you into all of this? Doing all of this?
You could say it was thrust upon me when I least expected it. Gotta be level 4 friendship to get that backstory.
As you say this, Ollie, you can feel the lady's hand squeeze your shoulder before receding again out.
Is Mariella aware of any of this?
Enough. She knows enough. Yep.
Knows
Look,
enough.
I don't want my mom knowing any more than that. She worries enough. She's a good person, and I don't want her getting hurt.
You know, kid, the more missions we all go on, the harder it is going to be to keep your secrets from ones you love. It may
Yeah, I know.
it may be better to Jody's like very awkwardly giving life advice. Maybe better to tell her on your own terms than to have it thrust on her.
Something thrust, God.
Why she's mirroring Dolly's words.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you do something for me real quick, the two of you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Roll me 2 dice, 2d6, and add your sharp.
My sharp.
5 + 1 for 6.
5 + 2 for 7.
Ollie, you're still pretty focused and into this conversation with Jody. Jody, not only because you're more trained to be aware of your environment being different, but also because you're always constantly aware when you know someone you don't like is in the room. And you notice 2 aisles over, very intently listening to you two, is a man in a military uniform.
You're just Jody notices him and just kind of goes, like, gives him like a clear, like, kind of stink face, and like I know you're listening and I don't like you, kind of, and before looking back at, just returning to the conversation.
I was gonna stop. What was that all about? You know that guy?
Military.
What'd he do?
Do I know this specific person, or is this just a military guy?
As you give that stink eye, he puts the gun down and walks over as you two are having this exchange. You notice on his uniform is the insignia for a sergeant.
Jody's like, oh shit,
and the name Gamble is on his name thing. You don't know him specifically, but it's military. And he's gonna kind of look at you and go, didn't know Doxup was training future lone shooters.
Why would I need to be a lone shooter?
You know, like
No,
a lone
this is-
wolf shooter.
Oh. No, they're boring. They get caught a lot. This is an after-school program, sir. I don't... Really.
Ollie, this isn't...
I'm learning
guns
This
for little
isn't
money.
a Doxup operation. This is just me teaching a local kid.
Best organization to join, but to each their own, I guess.
Well,
Do you pay more?
unlike the military, we don't, prey on the youth for recruits.
No, you just wait until people are traumatized enough by getting attacked by supernatural creatures.
It's just like,
And he's gonna kind of give Ollie a once-over. It's alright. This one's not fit for military duty anyways.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have way too high a blood pressure, a hero complex, and like to sit behind a computer and prey on kids on Twitch. That's not where I get off.
Jody
You're
started
gonna
hiding
actually
her
helping
mouth.
people.
This guy's gonna lean down on your level and go, Kid, let me give you a little bit of advice. Don't hang around these Doxup people if you want to deal with the supernatural. They're too kind. These creatures don't deserve our kindness.
Oh, they
And leans
don't
away.
deserve- Oh, they don't deserve our kindness. Oh, okay. So that's what you show them all the time, right? And all the number of innocents that you kill, the number of times you break the Geneva Convention, the number of times you break your own laws, and stomp on the rights of normal human beings, right? That's what you do, right? Right.
Oh, kid, you don't even know the half of it.
He's gonna look down at the weapons you guys have and go, are those even registered to you?
Yeah.
Be interested in what the local police think.
Yeah. Well, you can ask Corporal Davis.
Boy, I'm
That's my
about to
dad.
beat your ass.
He's gonna kind of look, and as he goes to step away, he looks at you, Jody, and goes, hope to see you around again sometime. It's always more fun cleaning up y'all's messes. And he's gonna start to walk out.
I hope one day my fist meets your face.
Ollie's gonna jinx him.
Are you?
Yeah, Ollie's gonna jinx him.
Alright.
Oh no.
Oh no, what did you do?
That's double sixes plus a 3.
Oh!
So that's a 15.
Can I make a suggestion? Just as an idea. So a lot of shooting ranges have metal countertops. So if he tripped and fell, he could break his nose pretty hard on one of those metal countertops.
I have an even better one because I've been to shooting ranges, so they have the double doors as you're leaving to avoid sound suppression. So what we're gonna do with the jinx, since I get to hold 2. Let's see here. Oh, there's this thing called inflict 1 harm to the target due to an accident. So the first thing that's gonna happen is as he's walking out, he's actually gonna catch his leg on the door, so he's actually gonna rip his pants, which again against code, so he's gonna have to replace his pants. So he's gonna have a nice little cut, and then he's gonna trip over his just weirdly untied shoelace and actually crack his head into the corner of the sales counter right in front of literally everybody,
Oh god!
and drop the case that's carrying his weapon.
Is that what you're doing with your jinx?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing with my jinx. Yeah.
As he comes up and wipes the blood, he looks back at the two of you, and that angry look that you expect Ollie isn't there. He's smiling, and he looks at you, Jody, and goes, and he gets back up and leaves.
Oh no. Are you okay? Ollie's go. Are you okay? That looked like it hurt.
Oh, kid, did you do that?
No, I didn't do anything. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ollie. That was pretty ballsy. I appreciate it on a personal level, but on a professional level, I have to tell you that was not smart.
Yeah, on a professional level. Oh, I was gonna look around for cameras.
Cameras, but
No audio. On a professional level, if I'd have met him out in the wild, I would have killed him. You don't get to talk about me or my friends that way.
Aww. Well, you would have killed him, and then the entire military would have stormed your house and probably killed your mother as well in the crossfire.
Well, here's the thing. They would have had to find the body.
the lady at this point just kind of laughs behind you and goes, "Oh, they wouldn't."
Oh boy.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know.
Okay. Do you like
But
ice
still,
cream?
gun safety. I have plenty of things I need to learn about gun safety. Let's learn about gun safety while
I think-
reducing stress.
I think we've done here. Do you like ice cream? Do you like DQ?
I love ice cream.
Let's go get some DQ.
Yes.
Let's talk about
Or-
ice cream.
Can we get it? Can I get it? I need to get a really big Oreo blizzard.
Okay.
Yes.
What?
You're not lactose intolerant, are you?
No. Absolutely not.
I am.
I don't have time for that.
It sucks. I'm still gonna get milkshake though.
Worth it.
And as you guys leave the range, while Ollie is now very focused on the fact that, fuck yes, I'm getting Dairy Queen. Jody, you do see the man in the military uniform on the phone by a car a little bit farther out from you guys. And he just looks at you and gives you, before getting into his car fully.
She just goes. Oh well. I will say, once they're done and she's back home, she's gonna report back to DocSip and include that in her report. The like military interference potentially.
He tripped. It's on
Oscar-
camera. He tripped.
Oscar will message you back at this point and go, "Oh, trust me. We're well aware. The military wants to know what the fuck that freak kid is. You might want to make sure you keep that one away from military for a little bit."
They're everywhere.
As that scene fades, another one comes up. This time sitting in Waylon's living room. Or, actually, who has the bigger TV? This is the important question.
Waylon.
Waylon's really rich, yeah.
Yes.
And Lizard and Waylon are in the living room. Lizard has pulled in the "You're My Mentor" card and demanded a research night.
Yeah, that's the word.
You both agreed to bring at least one movie, although Lizard, from your past with Waylon, you know he's definitely got more than one.
I mean, hey, you know, gotta have an arsenal. Lizard is clutching their movie, just like, yes, I am so excited. Okay, so I know this isn't real, but it could happen, okay? I want you to trust me on this one, okay?
All right.
Sharknado.
Okay.
We fight
Alright.
we fight these monsters, right? But and the first time I watched this movie, I googled it for like 6 hours straight, and I couldn't find any proof of it. But we still have time.
I'm going to assume that just by the title alone, it's about a tornado that's full of sharks.
Of course it is.
All right.
Okay.
Well.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
No, go ahead.
I was
ahead.
just gonna say I have been thinking about this for like 6 months.
Mhm.
Okay. We've seen the blue-grade mole thing, whatever the fuck, mole man,
Mhm.
vampires, werewolves, witches.
Mhm.
It's succubus. With those, we've seen them. Sure, seen them. I've never seen. Wait, hold on. Have I seen the ocean?
You live in Florida.
You live in Florida.
That's a good but have I seen...
I
I will
this
be
way.
honest. Okay, no. As a Floridian, can I answer this as a Floridian?
Yeah, go ahead.
You live in Florida. You live about at most 20 miles from the ocean. I can pretty much guarantee you've seen it before.
I'm
How
gonna
do
say
you-
this: you've seen it. You've never been on the beach.
How do I know what I've seen is the ocean?
There you go.
How do I know? I've never You can't see the end?
That's what the ocean's like. Was the water salty?
I didn't taste it. I never touched it.
It was almost certainly the ocean.
Okay, all right. Here's the list of things. The ocean. Okay. Sharks live in the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Consider. How easy would it be for a tornado to just like life straw them?
Up and out of the water.
It's up and out. Like a tornado
it's
in a trailer
theoretically
park.
possible. Back when I was younger, I did get the chance to see a few water spouts that would show up out on the ocean. They really weren't that strong, to be completely honest, but in theory, it could happen. It'd be a once-in-a-lifetime thing, but...
How do you... No. I should... There's
Mm-hmm.
repercussions to what I'm gonna ask.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna ask how you make a tornado, and then I was gonna say maybe we could engineer one to pick up sharks, but then I realized...
I don't know. I
don't-
don't know how to do that. I'm not an engineer in any
Was
way,
there
shape, or
this-
form.
There's a little voice in the back of your head that's saying, "I bet me and Ollie could figure it out."
Lizard's literally just looking like...
As you look around, you notice a green butterfly sitting on the window outside, and it flies back to your house.
Okay, past the Sharknado thing, I think I'm haunted.
How so?
Well... So, just now a butterfly spoke to me,
Alright.
and also there was another situation when we last time we were out and about,
Mhm.
and I got like touched up on by some sort of spirit. I don't know. It all happened after I got the dragon, stole the dragon, my first big crime. So
Mhm.
I don't know if it's a punishment for that or
Nope.
if it's just a ghost.
Barely a crime as far as I'm concerned.
No, it's, major crime. If I got
Nope.
caught, I probably would have gone to jail forever, but, what do I know?
Also probably not that.
No, I'm pretty sure I would have.
No.
Yeah, I've
You
seen
wouldn't
true
have.
crime. I've seen
No,
it. All of
that's
it.
not how that works.
You know how Lizard and Ollie are like two energizing energies against each other that
Mhm.
just build up off of each other? You two are opposite poles that for some reason consistently pull to each other while at the same time fighting. I don't know
saw-
if that really makes sense.
I saw one Oceans movie. They stole stuff. Me. Same thing.
Right.
Are you guys gonna watch
I'm
Sharknado?
sure about that. Yes. Yeah, we will. We will watch it.
It's such a fucking bad movie.
It's terrible.
God, it sucks
Waylon
so
will
much.
consistently remind her it probably can't happen. It's
Lizard's
not
taking
likely.
notes the whole time. Chainsaw. You get stuck inside. Yeah.
Shark can attack while flying.
Fucked up. In big letters. Fucked up.
Jesus Christ.
Nowhere is safe.
Right. Well, I got a hold of 2 movies that might be good for teaching you, I suppose.
If you turn one of these on and it is Schoolhouse Rock, I will walk out of this house so fucking fast.
Is definitely not Schoolhouse Rock. I actually can't tell you last time I saw that. So, have you ever seen this one? And he holds up a box that has an image of. Actually, let me double check what this one looks like. Because I actually. Yeah, there we go. It has the image of someone who almost looks like they're in like almost like a scuba suit with this bright light coming out from the face, and it just says "The Thing" underneath it. Have you ever seen this one?
Hold on, I'm gonna do what Lizard would do, and I'm gonna Google it. Okay. Lizard's looking at her phone. She goes, 1982?
Oh no.
Absolutely not. What is this movie made of dust?
No, actually. It's not. It's actually made of some very impressive practical effects and some very good writing from a very good writer. John Carpenter?
Did he do like woodwork? Carpenter?
No, he did not do woodwork.
Okay, well, change his name then.
He did like. Did you ever see Halloween?
Yeah, once a year. Duh. October 31st.
Nope.
Trick or treat.
Halloween, the movie with the guy really big, wears a mask and like a jumpsuit. There, in fairness, there was a remake of Halloween.
I don't know if Lizard does horror movies.
It also, in fairness, I will point out the Halloween remake might also still be too old for Lizard, because I think it's from like 2000.
No, there was a more recent one.
There's a more recent one
with Laurie Strode.
Yeah.
It came out like last year, the year before.
And there's a sequel coming out to that.
Hey guys, I just
Michelle
googled.
definitely doesn't do horror movies,
that
for the record.
recent? I thought it was like a couple years ago.
2018. Also, Jace is loud now.
Yeah, you got.
I just googled Halloween 2019, and it did tell me Thursday, October 31st. So, really worked out well for me.
Good, it told us the date.
Yep. Now we know.
All of these directorial things in like recent times, Lizard definitely has probably not seen any of these.
Lizard's idea of fine cinema we just watched. Sharknado.
No. Sharknado.
And Lizard has only... I'm making this canon right now. Lizard has only seen the prequels for Star Wars. Only. Refuses to watch any other ones.
Anyways.
You hurt Waylon. That was
Waylon probably saw...
childhood.
I was about to say, Waylon probably saw the originals live in theater.
He did see them in theater.
Yeah.
Waylon absolutely saw them in theater. He was born in 1960.
Waylon saw the Star Wars Christmas special when it aired.
Shut up. No, we don't talk about that.
Making that
Six
not
Why do you
canon
say these
anymore
things when I'm
is-
drinking? Anyways, Waylon puts
So-
on the thing.
Yeah, Waylon's just gonna put on the movie, and he won't say anything until the movie's over.
Lizard, I will say this, out of everything in this that you would possibly enjoy as a TikToker who does story stuff, the practical effects are amazing.
I'm looking at one of these. I've never seen the thing.
It's horrifying.
I'm looking
It's not,
at
it's
something
not
right
great.
now that looks like a person centipede.
Yeah.
With the angy face.
Oh god, who worked with him on that? Because it's John Carpenter.
John Carpenter, who did the practical effects?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
I might know who did this.
I was about to say, is it who I think it is?
True.
Is it Cronenberg? Did Cronenberg work on this movie at all?
It was Ron Botton.
Okay.
He did a lot of work on stuff like that, and he, if I recall correctly, he did do a lot of things that were supposed to be close to Cronenbergian.
Okay.
But that, the Cronenberg effects are more known for Alien. That was all. I think it was Cronenberg.
A lot of that's influenced by him,
No.
regardless. I mean,
Don't
the guy
check
was
it.
born in 1944.
Oh, of course.
My man Stan Winston worked in this movie.
But yeah, Lizard, the movie, as it comes to an end, the only thing you could think of is that was really gross, but the practical effects were really cool. At least for the moment.
Yep.
To give a quick
Mm.
synopsis for you, Jill, from what I
Synopsis.
know about the movie. The thing takes place in the Arctic. The researchers...
Isn't it kind of like an Among Us situation where there's one imposter and
Among Us is
Yes.
heavily based off of that.
this is literally what Lizard is going to be saying.
Okay.
Oh my god, that's like Among Us! Ah, man. Okay. First of all, give me your phone. Come, hand it over.
Alright.
Lizard will install Among Us on Waylon's
Oh,
phone.
God.
Me and Ollie play sometimes. You have to. We'll invite you. Don't worry.
Mm.
If you get a code and like you get just like a text and it's just a random amount of letters, go in and enter that, and then, we'll figure it out. But that was gross.
Yes. It absolutely was.
What?
You know
Okay.
why I showed you it?
I was about to ask what was I supposed to learn because I didn't learn anything.
Do you know what the smartest thing that creature, the thing in that movie did was?
Not be sus.
That's actually a very good way of putting it. It made
That's-
everybody in the team paranoid about who the problem was. Once the infighting started, a team that was composed of smart people, brilliant mechanics, scientists, stuff like that, didn't matter. They fell to pieces, all because of one clever creature.
Well, the good thing is that if anyone ever tries to act all not suspicious towards us outwardly and is like, I'm not a monster, guess what? I'll know. No lying
That's
to
fair.
me. But if it gets a
That's-
little wonky with like not direct lies. So
Well, if you're smart enough, they probably would be using indirect lies and stuff like that. But quietly getting rid of one person, acting like you're normal, making everybody confused, that is a dangerous and scary monster.
Real quick to cut in here, because this image is in my head. Lizard, because you always know when people are lying, somebody who's, even if they're your best friend, if they got replaced, although it wouldn't be like it usually is, it would set off something is wrong with your lie detector. So Waylon describing this to you feels weird, because you would know.
Ugh. I don't know. Inherently, pretending to be someone inherently is a lie. So it kind of be like,
Yes.
ooh. Not like a big
Yeah,
spike.
you do
but
have
it's-
that whole lie detector thing, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, that would be a good thing for you to keep in mind.
I can't get it out of my mind. It's always there.
I figured. But still, something like that, it's a good idea to figure out a way to identify someone who isn't who they claim to be. Call sign, password, certain tattoo only someone would know about, stuff like that.
I think that we should get Ollie in on this and do some training in Among Us.
Are you trying
think
to
it
get
would
me to play
be-
video games?
No, it's purely for learning purposes. Come on. Don't be dumb.
All right.
It's very educational.
I will keep it in mind. I will keep it
yes. Yeah, it'll be really good and
Mm.
not at all for fun.
in mind.
Weird question that's gonna cut into this just real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Has Ollie banned voice chat when playing Among Us because Lizard can always tell when people are lying?
No.
No.
Oh god, I just realized that Lizard would be fucking god tier at Among Us.
Yeah. The
Lizard
human lie detector would be
Yeah, Lizard-
unstoppable.
Oh no.
People would absolutely hate playing with Lizard if
Was no.
Yeah.
The thing is, Ollie would always know when she's the imposter because
Mm-hmm.
they would be like, "Oh, it's that person," and Ollie would go, "Wait, I know for a fact that's a lie. Lizard's the imposter because they can always tell when everyone else is lying."
Mhm.
Also, Lizard just isn't great at lying.
Yeah.
It wasn't me. I was in the woods. What?
Mostly for that reason, but also because Ollie probably learned really quick. I'm just gonna remember the last 3 places I was and just stick to that line. That's all the information I'm giving, because it's not a lie and that's it.
You have to learn how to work around the lie detector.
Yep.
It is training. Training your brain.
Big wrinkle brain.
Oh no.
Waylon,
Still-
you have a second movie.
Yeah, I did also bring a second movie for you to learn something else I think is pretty important for you to pick up on early.
Real quick, before we go any further, I'd like to apologize to Jill. I knew what these movies were, and you're gonna get really angry here in a second.
Okay. Oh no. Oh no.
You have set me up. So it would be he would pull out another DVD player. This one has the picture of like half a person's face that's being lit from down below with the forest behind them. It says the Blair Witch Project. I'm sorry.
Fucking hate that movie.
Oh, I love that movie.
Oh my god.
It's one of those things that is tough to sit through just because there's a lot of shouting.
Even that, when I watched this movie, I think the reason I hate it so much is when I watched it, I was in my horror movie like phase. So I was watching like all of them, and then I was like, oh, Blair Witch, this one's real popular. And then I watched it, and it was just 2 fucking hours of a bunch of adult people in the woods going and I was like, what's the point? And they were like, we found a stick person.
I will be honest with you, okay? I mean, you probably do know this, and in fairness, the whole thing with that movie, I don't think is actually the movie. It's the shit that surrounded the movie because people thought it was real, and as someone who like lived through that, as like people thought it was a real thing, and like
It loses its effect when you know the backstory.
when you know
and
it's
you're like,
fake,
Yeah.
it's not as scary. I think it's less about the movie, and it's more.
No,
like,
It's just the marketing.
It got its reputation because of it was one of
Like-
the first to do that. But
Yeah,
still,
Yeah, it was
one
like-
of the
yeah, it
first
was like
like
the first
found
it was one
footage.
of
God damn it, guys.
Yeah.
first ARGs, kind of thing.
Not
All found
ARG, just
footage.
found footage.
I will
So-
say this: Lizard will have no idea of anything
Yeah.
about the Blair Witch, so you
No,
could
no, absolutely
fully
not.
tell. You could
Yeah.
tell Lizard it was all real. And
Yeah,
she
but then
will
it would-
fully believe you.
No,
No, because you have
She'll
a lie
believe you.
detector.
Waylon
lie
is not
detector
this
then.
cruel.
You okay, but true. But you could also be like, you could loophole your way around it and convince
That's
Lizard it
true.
happened.
Yes, I know I could, but Waylon wouldn't.
I'm just saying, if anyone was meaner, Lizard could
Look,
fully
I
be
know
scared
Connor
of the
has the personality akin to Ali. Waylon is just Waylon.
He's just a grandpa.
60.
Grandpa,
Alright,
come on.
rude.
Okay, Lizard is 19.
Yeah.
In fairness, to someone Lizard's age, you would absolutely be grandpa age.
Yeah.
Waylon would
Grandpa.
actually-
I mean,
Yeah.
Waylon, when I was 19, Waylon is not that far off from my dad's age at the time, so I'll give him that.
But still. Once the movie is over, William will kind of look at Lizard and go, so, what do you think?
I think that if I ever got stuck in the woods being chased by some forest witch who likes to make dolls and hangs them from trees, I would bring a ring light. Because that angle with the it's not. No. No. No.
I got a question for you then.
Yeah.
Why would a witch chase someone through the woods and toy with them for that long?
Because it's her woods.
Why would a monster do that though? It could just
Okay.
kill them.
Okay, sure. But if you. Okay. So, like, there's this movie that my mom's made me watch for Christmas time. It's, like, super old. Home Alone. Where, like, he, like, does all the tricks and people break into his house and he does
Talk
the
about the
tricks.
movie with Macaulay Culkin.
I don't know.
No.
It's like a little kid. He's blonde.
Yep. You should see him now.
I didn't know he was still alive. I thought it was an old
He is.
movie. But he doesn't kill them because he's not a murderer.
He's also a kid.
Yeah, but if you break into my house, I'm not gonna immediately kill you. I might, like, scare you to get you to leave. So don't walk into people's houses, whether that be the woods or my house. Don't walk into my house.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. But I should point out the teeth. Why would a creature save teeth? Why would it threaten them? Why were only the guys hearing noises?
I mean, okay, to answer the teeth question, I do have some.
Are they your baby teeth?
No, they're not mine.
Why do you have teeth?
You can buy them on the internet.
Why did you buy teeth?
I don't know.
Okay.
I just found them on eBay.
All
And
right.
it was before they got taken down because you can't sell human remains on the internet. Did you know that? I didn't know that.
Yes.
But I did buy some. I don't know how illegal that is. Don't tell
It's not.
don't tell Jody. I don't want to. This is my second crime I've committed. Committed 2 crimes.
Before we get any further, I have to ask something important.
Mhm.
Does Lizard think Jody is technically a cop?
Yes.
Okay,
Lizard
continue.
is sure that Jody could arrest
They
her for
100% do.
anything.
I am confident of this.
That's why Lizard confessed to Jody. She was like, I have to go to jail. This is it. I'm doing my penance. But anyway.
You're good, go.
I think that the reason all that happened to those people was because this is a movie. And it would be interesting if nothing happened to them. Kind of wasn't interesting, alright, but sorry, that was me. That
Fair
was not
enough.
Lizard. I can't help it.
Jill's fucking throwing shade.
I hate this. Sorry.
Don't worry. I don't get offended. It's a movie. Who cares?
I'm trying not to be mean because I know that it's like a cult favorite, but like I never got it.
Hey. So I always thought there was something a little weird about it. So I started looking on that website that was on my phone, YouTube. And somebody made this video dissecting and pulling apart the movie and why it was weird that all these things were happening and the guys were the only ones picking up on it. And then the biggest thing was, why was that guy standing in the corner at the very ass end of the movie after getting knocked down? I don't think he was hiding. I think he was setting up the girl to scare her and kill her.
Was this a murder movie? Was there no?
You know what's the most amazing thing about that? Directors have said exactly jack shit about whether or not there was actually something supernatural.
This was just a movie about really bad bullying, and honestly, I don't know if that makes it better or worse.
I don't know
I don't-
either.
Or maybe a little better.
But still, whether or not there's a monster, if I'm inclined to say that there probably wasn't. And if there wasn't, then those 2 guys are the scariest thing in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
And they need
So-
to be dealt with just the same way you would kill any other monster.
Yeah, for sure. Because simply, if I were in her position, I would have committed my 3rd crime. The worst yet. Why would? Okay, hold on. What's the motive? Why did they? Why? People can't be. Well, people can be that mean.
Yes. People can be that mean.
Is that the lesson? People can be that mean.
The lesson is that sometimes people are just as bad as monsters.
Deep. It's deep.
And just because something looks human or acts human doesn't mean you need to be nice to it.
Try to. Okay, but hold on. I try to be nice to everybody, usually, unless they are mean first.
And it's a good thing, but it'll also get you hurt at some point.
No, I have an axe.
I know.
They can try.
I know. But you should learn this earlier on than I did. Just because something looks human, just because something acts nice, doesn't mean they aren't bad. And the minute something goes south, put a bullet in them, be done with it.
Okay, not to segue, but to segue, does this have anything to do with the god that wants to become my roommate? Looks like
No.
a person. It's pretty nice. Albeit
No,
kind of a bastard.
but I would put my guard up. Simple as that.
Fair enough, fair enough. Do you have an Amazon Fire Stick? I'll take that as a no.
No, I don't entirely know what it is either.
Man, okay, next time I'm bringing mine because, boy, you gotta see Twilight. No, you made me watch your dusty old Antarctica movie.
This was not that was not Waylon reacting, that was Connor reacting.
Okay. It's very educational.
Would Waylon even know what Twilight is?
No. No, I can tell you right now, Waylon does not know what Twilight is.
It's about vampires.
Oh, that's interesting, I suppose.
There's 5 of them. 5 movies. It's a series. It's the last one split into 2.
So is it like Blade?
I mean, somebody's head gets ripped off once.
Only once?
A few times. 2 times. 3 times.
Are we talking in the series of the entire movie series or in one movie?
The whole series.
Oh,
In the
man.
first movie, you'll be excited to know somebody is ripped limb from limb and burned. Very exciting. It's in a ballet studio.
Why?
You'll find out.
Okay.
I would like to fade to black here if you guys are good.
That's fine. That's fine.
Because I feel like that's a beautiful.
I think both me and Jill are good at riffing in situations like that, so.
Well, as Jill has put it, Lizard is just brain off, mouth
Yeah.
open.
Yep. Just come. Whew.
I still haven't done anything, so I'm like,
So I'm gonna apologize. I'm looking through this list. Everyone else has 3 things. You're only in 2. So I'm gonna say this: when we get to the very last thing, you'll get priority because it's a group event. No one wanted to
Also-
hang out with Mariella this time.
I
Also,
guess, man.
It was definitely Matt Pat that he watched.
Oh yeah.
No, I went through. I was looking at the film theaters and I found the video.
It's Matthew Patthew.
He
I
absolutely
literally
did
found
watch
the
Matt
video.
Pat's theory, and to be honest, it's the one that I subscribe to too, because it makes sense.
Oh yeah. But on that note, as that fades to black, we're gonna come into a different scene. In a different house, probably the same night. Ollie, you are sitting in your room alone. The lady is sitting there,
Where are you?
pondering. Do you ever get this nagging feeling? You know something's off, but your brain's blocked on why.
Yeah. All the time.
Is it because of me or your own stuff?
Oh, I have no idea.
That's
I
fair.
haven't thought of why. You've been around longer than I have.
And I'm trying to remember things. Because we can learn new tricks from it.
Yeah.
But this something specific recently that's I don't know. Do you have the dagger on you?
Always.
Can you bring it out and I don't know.
Yeah. What? Well, what do you want to do with it?
Can I see it?
Stab me.
No.
Yeah. I'll flip it. Hand it to her.
She's gonna sit holding it in both her hands. I don't know, just something keeps nagging me about the daggers. Daggers. No. There's only
Dagger.
one. We only have one.
Is there only one?
No. And as she says this, your memory fades and your vision fades to black for a moment, as you find yourself pulled into another instance like last time when she was focusing on remembering things. And this time you come into a room. It's dark. There's only one other person in there right now, but you can hear shouting in the distance. You can, your focus is, you can feel where you are, and when you look down, shush. When you look down, you see the dagger that you have, that the lady is a part of. And as you glance around, you see another dagger sitting off to the side that looks similar but not quite identical. And the person in the room is standing in front of it, kind of pacing back and forth, an older man, silver-handled cane, in a room that is rust-colored. Can't tell what kind of material it is, but it's definitely older. There's runes all across the walls, eldritch of some sort. And as you get your bearings, the door slams open, and someone with a gun comes in. Ollie, I want you to roll 2d6 for me.
Yep.
Add your sharp.
It's only 4 on the die, plus 1 is 5.
Okay, you get that one, and I'm also gonna let you roll the lady.
Okay.
You both can see this.
Oh, that's much better. It's 6 plus 2 for 8, and then add my sharp to that.
What's your sharp? Hold on, let me look at what your sharp
My
is.
sharp is 1.
I don't think she'd have your sharp. She's a lot more powerful than you.
Yeah, no, I figured. That's why I was asking.
I'm gonna say full success for her.
Okay.
And as you are kind of staring at, like, I don't really know who the fuck that is, or who the other old man is, you hear the lady go, "Is that Waylon?"
Am I able to focus in on it and see?
Yeah,
them?
as she says that, it's Waylon. A very young Waylon. Early 20s.
You dirty old bastard.
And you can't really hear the conversation well. It's not English. It sounds like a maybe German conversation. Can't really tell that well. And this man and Waylon, you hear exchange words. For a moment. It's very much not friendly, shall we say. And the old man with the silver caned handle gestures to something in the room, and Waylon walks over to grab it, looks back at the man, and shoots him in the leg. Runs over, grabs the cane and the dagger that was sitting behind him. And as the lady's presence in this room, you had felt yourself in both of those daggers. But as Waylon picked up the dagger, you felt your presence fully grip into this one, singular one. And you watch as he runs from the room. And you come back into your own vision, back into your own room.
Okay. 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 Okay.
That must have been...
I was gonna be like standing up and like just kind of clutching their head like, okay.
Waylon's like 60-something, isn't he? That was years ago, like decades. How long have I been trapped?
That I don't know. But like, wait, were you like there, or were you? Wait, because we saw that from 2 different angles.
I was both, and then I was one. I wasn't very strong. They had separated me intentionally to weaken me for something. But then I zapped over when he broke the ritual. I was stuck in one.
Okay. And it was just those 2, right?
Those are the only ones that felt like me.
Okay. Okay. Right. Do you... That's a dumb question. You don't remember anything before that. Because we just remembered this now. I'm not good at dealing with people with amnesia. I haven't done this before. So...
I haven't either.
Yeah. At least we're on the same page this one. Fuck. Did you recognize anything about the cane?
It seemed like a cane to me. It's the one Waylon uses all the time, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it wasn't... The dagger is what I was in.
Yeah.
I
I know.
will point out one small thing.
What's up?
There are some small superficial changes between the cane then and now.
Alright. Fair enough. But I'd say the dagger, you know Waylon probably still has it. At least that's the important thing here.
Yeah.
What was he doing there?
I mean, he was shooting a guy.
I mean, Waylon doesn't usually shoot people without reason. He's semi-rational.
True.
This is gonna sound like a weird question. I remember this dagger a little bit. There's a weird symbol on it. Can I maybe you'll recognize it.
Okay.
I feel like I've seen it before. And out of the shadows in her hand, she's gonna make a symbol that I'm not going to send or anything like that because Ollie instantly recognizes it from any history book or neo-Nazi parade.
Got it. Oh.
I don't know.
I've seen movies about this. I've seen Hellboy. I know exactly what this is.
Hellboy, that's the one with the red guy, right?
Yeah. I love that one.
Good work by Guillermo del Toro.
Exactly. It's so good. It's so good. Okay, so...
Come on, man. Give
So-
Ron Perlman some credit.
So
I know.
that was one of those Nazi guys. So Waylon shot him. Okay, so at least we could trust Waylon. We know he shoots Nazis. That's good. We don't have to question that. Okay. So we don't have to question the motive. We got that. We're good on that now. Okay.
Instant reason to trust someone they shoot Nazis. It's
Yeah.
completely valid.
Yeah, there's no questions there. So okay, so they were God, so in the movie they had this whole division. Oh my gosh, they had that in Captain America too. The Captain America guy. They were doing stuff like that with do you remember when we watched that?
I think
They
no
were
matter
doing
what we
that
can
thing with the
Ollie.
Tesseract.
Ollie, I think no
What?
matter what we can figure and think here, there's only one person who's gonna know what was going on there.
We gotta go talk to Waylon.
Maybe not tonight, it's pretty late, and I feel like I remember Lizard saying something about movies, sharks.
Oh, she's gonna make him watch Sharknado.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be good.
But soon. We need answers.
Yeah. I think we need that other knife.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't feel myself on it anymore, but maybe I'll trigger something? A memory?
Okay, so what? Because I don't know how your shadow stuff works. Could it potentially be like you got moved over, but maybe there's a part of you that got locked in the other one that couldn't move over in time?
I don't think I'm missing any part of me.
Okay, that's good.
I think this is all me. But
Okay.
I think there used to be something of me in that one. which might still help us find stuff out.
Okay. Plus, then we have a second knife.
I mean, yeah, it's always good to loot Waylon. He's got so much shit. He's old.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we're just making sure that, you know, it's gonna get.
He's
carried
also
on.
rich.
He
can always
is.
get a new dagger.
Yeah. It's basically our dagger.
I mean, yeah, I was part of it, therefore
Yeah,
it's mine.
You were literally in it, just like that dagger was literally in me.
One problem.
So
He does not know I exist.
that's not a problem. I just say, hey, that's my dagger, give it back.
I think we should try that approach, but something tells me it's not going to work.
I know. I can't do that to him. This isn't what's her face, weird witch lady. This isn't the same thing. I don't want to do that to him.
No.
But I still want it because we need to figure this out. So at the very least, if you can remember more, that might help.
Indeed. Why would someone want me weaker?
So they could control you.
But for what purpose?
Do you remember what those dudes were doing? They were trying to get all sorts of power so that they could rule the world.
Oh yeah, they were kind of hateful bastards.
Really? Like, that was their whole thing.
Hate.
Remember, you talked about not wanting to be bad. They would have controlled you and tried to be bad. It's like that Aladdin movie with the genies.
Why does that feel familiar? No.
Genies?
No, sorry. I'm musing on my own.
What feels familiar?
Oh, baby.
Hate?
nuts.
Not personally, but, well, not as a part of me, but... Do you ever get a weird feeling you know someone that just makes you think of that word, but you don't hate them?
Genie? I'm not following.
Hate. The actual word hate.
Oh. Yeah, there was this kid, Oscar. You remember Oscar?
No.
Yeah, the kid who tried to give me a swirly in 4th grade.
I want you to know you confused Becca so badly right now because Oscar's her mentor's name.
Sort of. No. Surely
I'm
not.
also confused. Are you looking at chat right now? Because like my friend Oscar is also watching, and I think.
Yeah. Oh, really?
seriously.
That's funny.
Yeah, like, seriously.
I have I'm not looking at chat at all.
Too many Oscars.
Too many Oscars.
How fitting. But,
No, remember remember we made sure that he found his way into the air duct in the bathroom afterward.
yeah, but I don't remember hating this person who was made of hate. That makes sense.
But
feel like-
I hated Oscar though.
I feel like we were family.
So you have family that's hate?
I guess. I have family. Oh, that's a new thought. Oh, God.
Oh, I don't want you to have family too, because then no, because then, okay, you better not have a grandma. I'm serious.
I don't know
No.
what I have. I just feel... I know for sure I have a... No, I don't even know for sure if I have that. It's weird. It feels like family.
Okay.
I don't think I have actual blood to have blood relations, if that makes sense.
Well, we know
I'm
you
kind of
don't,
an
but-
entire being made of darkness.
Yeah, that's.
I just choose to make myself look beautiful.
Yeah, and you do. You do a really good job of it.
As she sits there, like, fluffing up her own hair, because I don't know if I've described her hair before. She essentially has a big curly afro.
Hey.
No, like, actual black afro.
Oh.
Yeah.
The lady is very much a person who is extremely dark-skinned.
Okay. So, is this like a Norse god situation, or like Because it can't be like a Greek god situation. Because they're all related.
Can I make a weird comment? I think I'm older than them.
I thought we had kind of arrived there, that you're way older than them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still older than them.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll ponder on this more.
Remember, look. When you were when you were yelling at the Yeti, and he actually understood you, okay? Calling him a child, I kind of figured that out then, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Most things are children to me.
Yeah. It's rubbed off on me. It's really weird.
Yeah, I would apologize, but you're
It's
better than
fine.
most people. You should act
I
like it.
know. Yeah.
Not my fault no one bows anymore. They should.
That's what I'm saying.
But let's come back to this later.
Yeah.
Before we get any further in thinking and theorizing, we have to see Waylon soon.
Yeah.
That's just a theory.
Yeah, we have to finish the Mandalorian.
Yes.
Yeah.
I need to see what happens with Grogu.
Yeah.
He died.
Yeah.
Start the next episode.
Yeah, let's do that.
And she's gonna lay back on your bed as you
Mhm.
start the next episode.
Yeah.
And the scene fittingly fades to black. A new scene comes up. Jody, you are in Mariella's station wagon. And you are somewhere you don't want to be.
Where am I?
Every part of your soul does not want to be here. You are sitting in the parking lot of an Applebee's.
You can get a brunch burger.
Inside, you know Mariella's friends from work are waiting.
Oh, no.
You need to hang out with people that are your age? That aren't Waylon? Actually, no, Waylon's not our
It's
age.
not my age. Oh no, Jess, you've changed cameras.
Jess, camera.
We got the
I'll fix
titty
it.
camera.
What the
Yep.
fuck?
I know, I can't.
Y'all are
fix-
being mean.
Shut up.
Why? Waylon deserves it.
I mean, this
No,
is a
it
true
doesn't.
fact. Waylon is not our age. We are hanging around teenagers. You are hanging around teenagers. Old
I'm
men.
friends.
I said it once, I'll say it again. Elder abuse.
Really, because I've never, ever seen anybody at your house. Ever.
they
And you
don't-
never leave the neighborhood.
They don't visit. I'm on duty. I got things to
Let's
do.
go.
I think
Let's
I
go.
left my oven on. Can you take me home?
No. Let's go.
Mom, I want to go home.
Okay.
And if she doesn't leave the car, I will get out of the car. I will open the door and I will like pull her out.
No, she'll get out. She looks like she's usually very confident in the field when she's on duty, but now she's like,
Mom, they're smoking. They're smoking weed. Come pick me up.
Mom, this looks like, can you come pick me up?
As you guys enter, for those of you who don't remember what a restaurant looks like because of COVID, it is very
allowed
full.
to do this?
There's no COVID.
COVID doesn't exist in Monster Week.
Yes.
Not yet.
Jill, quit looking wistfully. We'll go back to Applebee's when COVID is over.
I miss restaurants.
I do too.
I just want to go to a Buffalo Wild Wings and go fucking buck
like-
wild.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
But you wave off the hostess, Mariella, because you can see your friends sitting at a high table near the bar. And there are three of them sitting there, which, by the way, you never gave me descriptions for them, so I'm just gonna kind of wing it and you'll...
I gave you ages and names,
Yeah.
so I figure you can.
There are three women sitting there, and it looks like they all already have one very fruity colored drink each. And the one who looks to be the youngest goes, Mari, you're late.
I'm Cuban. I have to look up names because I don't remember any of them.
Relax, the one who just spoke to you is Layla, or Layla Hopper. The other one sitting there is Bethany Dominguez. And I'm gonna have to ask you to pronounce this one. Ayano.
Ayana.
Yana.
Ayano.
Ayana.
Yeah,
Ayano.
Ayano. Ayano Lee. 3 teachers you work with from that range. It is youngest to oldest. Layla. Why do I keep doing that? Is definitely the youngest and also the newest.
Mm-hmm.
Probably in her mid-20s. Bethany, closer to your age. She's been there a while. Really appreciates having that single lifestyle and wants you to live that lifestyle too.
That's right. I forgot about that.
And last up is Lee. She's sitting there kind of just stirring her drink. A bit quieter. She smiles at you. She's usually the one you go to when there are questions no one else can answer. Layla is, of course, already a little bit more tipsy than the rest. Her tolerance is lower, but you're used to some of her antics.
So she just kind of does the hand thing and just she's like, yeah, you're like, I'm Cuban. What do you want from me? I'm always late. You know this.
Oh, you brought a friend.
Jody, this is
Hi.
everyone.
Hi.
Everyone, this is Jody. Sits down. I'm assuming they already have a drink for me.
Oh yeah, it is the fruitiest thing they have on the menu right now.
Good. She sits down, takes a drink.
Jody does
Jody!
not sit down yet. She stands very
Jody.
awkwardly at the table, like,
Sit.
okay. She
Let's say-
wasn't uninvited.
Layla pulls out a chair. Come on.
Okay.
They're very nice. Don't worry, they're not gonna hurt you.
I don't know, I wouldn't trust sitting by Layla. She's a bit much. Coming
It's
from
fine.
Lee.
Jody can't. Trust me. Jody can't handle it. I worry about Jody. Sit.
She sits when invited. She needed to be invited.
Waitress walks up. Any refills? Oh, new people. Either of you two need drinks, menus, and she set them out in front of you.
I'll just.
Do you even drink?
I haven't drank since college.
Get her the same thing.
What? No, what do you. What?
Get her the same thing.
The waitress walks away, and as she walks away, she says, I'll also grab you a water.
Thank you.
And she disappears off towards the bar.
You could use a little bit of loosening up.
Okay.
You can just take a sip. If you don't like it, that's fine. I'm not gonna be in
She
trouble.
doesn't like it, I'll take it.
Okay.
Of course, Layla. We know.
What? Never been tried to share an indirect kiss with someone?
What?
Huh? As you look at this woman, you can tell she's a little bit farther gone. Like, I told you she was a little tipsy. She's definitely farther gone than the rest. And Bethany will go, sorry about her. She's a bit flirty when she's drinking.
I'm just like so confused. It's just like, what? Is that a drink?
I should have warned you. I'm sorry. But, what are you gonna do?
You wouldn't have gotten me out here if you had warned me.
That's why I didn't.
I know.
Look, just they're very nice. Very nice. Ayano's very interesting. She helps me out when I don't know what's going on, which it's happening a lot more lately. To be honest with you.
Indeed it is. You keep asking me for weird mixtures. I don't mind, but they're not exactly experiments I can do in front of the 8th graders.
Yeah. Dealing with a lot of stuff.
Chemistry?
8th grade science.
It's been a while since I've been in 8th grade.
I think it's been a while since most of us have been in 8th grade.
I got 8th grade doesn't have concentrated science classes.
So chemistry is what I majored in, if it makes you feel better.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't. I'm more of a. I mean, you do know what I teach, right, Jody?
History.
Correct. That's good.
Good.
Yes. And you know, it's fine. Look, I think that you need to learn how to talk to people that aren't work related.
She says this. Both your alcoholic drink and your water get set down in front of you.
Jody takes one sip. And then after a few minutes, slides it.
Layla happily takes it.
She did her duty. She's drinking water.
She's gonna lean over to you, Mariella, and go, 2 things. 1, make sure to call me an Uber when we're done. 2, where did you find this one? She has very pretty eyes, but kind of awkward.
Yep.
She's been helping me with stuff with Ali.
Neighbor.
I can't Connor talking to himself, and I don't like that.
It was Michelle going and my brain immediately went into hooked on a feeling.
No. Mariella was just like, we're
Now we gotta go to space.
neighbors.
She's been helping me. Ali's been a little more, you know, I've been dealing with a lot of stuff with Ali, and
Yeah,
she's
Ali's
been
a
helping
great
me
kid.
with that.
I watch out.
She's
for
also
him.
does security. She also does security in her neighborhood,
Yep, but
and I feel bad 'cause she doesn't have friends.
I have friends. Somewhere.
You say that, but no one's ever there.
Yeah.
At this point, Bethany's gonna speak up and go, "Oh, no. I know what this is. You have friends, but one friend, and it's definitely your houseplant, isn't it?"
And it's Lulu, and it's not a house plant, it's a succulent.
Oh, it's
Close. I was close.
I travel a lot for work. It makes it very difficult to make local connections, and I'm very devoted to my work. And when I'm not at work, I just hang out with myself. And Lulu.
Forget lonely though.
It's okay. I meet enough people in my work to not feel lonely.
Well, you've got plenty of people if you've got Mariella in the room with you. She makes up enough for 5.
Yeah.
just drugs. Like, look.
Hey, we don't hang out that much outside of helping. I've never been inside her house. You've never invited me in.
That's because you like act weird, honestly, sometimes. You take your job a bit too seriously sometimes, and I worry.
It's fine. My job is my life.
That's unhealthy.
I have hobbies. I know not to put everything into there.
As this is happening, orders are being taken and the waitress walks away again. Bethany speaks up. Hold on, Mari. What are your hobbies, and do those hobbies have uses for your job? Do you have any hobbies that could not be transferred over to a skill for your work?
Yes. She's about to say something and she kind of flashes, hesitates, and then goes, I like to build things, like Lego kits. Popsicle structures.
That is.
Ayana goes, wait, do you build Gundams?
I didn't think about Gundam. No, Mariella's gonna go, what's a gun?
Mariella?
No.
Mariella.
Sorry, no, Jody, sorry. I'm not thinking.
Stop talking for me.
Sorry. I'm not even thinking.
I just suddenly became Mariella for a second. Sorry.
You guys swapped characters. It was a weird Loki thing that just happened. Surprise.
It's
Yeah.
Freaky Friday.
Jody's just like, oh, what's a Gundam? Never heard of that before.
She's gonna look at all of you and go, I'm sorry, I need to do this. And she's gonna pull out her phone and push her phone over towards you and goes, this is the model I made last week. It took me 12 hours. I had to sand down the parts and I painted each of the individual details on it.
Oh, that sounds like so much fun.
It's so good.
Oh, where do you get the?
The mall. But you can order them on Amazon.
Do you have any recommendations?
Oh, I have so many. And you guys have lost them for at least a minute or two.
Gone.
I was just like, you guys should exchange numbers. Exchange numbers.
Oh, yeah, I can show you some of the places. I sometimes go to the mall and there's a little table where we sit at, and me and a couple other people just sit there and build them for a few hours together, talk.
Okay.
Exchange
fun.
numbers. As far as Mariella's concerned, she has completed her mission. Like, at this point, she's like, I've won.
And as this happens, Ayana literally just hands you a scrap of paper she writes a number on and goes, seriously, come hang out with us sometime. It's a lot of fun. Sometimes we build bigger things. Last year we built... Oh god, how do I even explain this in proper detail? Have you ever watched Doctor Who?
I think a few episodes, but it was a long time ago.
So the inside of the spaceship, we managed to recreate that entire set for charity.
Whoa.
Yeah, Ayano's kind of a nerd that way, but it's fine. We love her anyway.
Actually, talking about cool things.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
We don't have time for you historians.
Okay. Okay. But here's the thing. I brought you guys together because I need to talk to you about something.
Oh, this is interesting. Do go
I
on.
have to see the ex.
Whoa. Why? You have to see him occasionally to drop off your son, but...
No, Jody, you know about this because Jody's coming to help. I have a family reunion.
With your hellish mother.
Of course.
The offer
can't
still
get out of it.
stands to start a fight.
I will have to see when we get there.
At this point, Bethany leans over and goes, that's not a no.
These girls, they know all the shit. As I tell them, the shit.
Catholic guilt, high expectations, marrying outside of your family
Race.
dynamics, race, culture, religion. You know, being the family disappointment.
Being
And
the
then
black-
getting a divorce.
being the black sheep, yeah. You know. They've also met him.
He's super her type.
But they invited him and he feels compelled to go, and apparently we're sharing a room.
Does your son know about this?
Yes.
Are you sure you want your son to know about this? Oh, sorry, your child. Last I heard, your child and your ex-husband don't get along.
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather them know than not. I don't want him to get there and then he's there and then that's worse.
Ayana leans over to you at this point. Jordan goes, if there's a fist fight, please record it.
I'm gonna be a part of it, probably. Either breaking it up or adding to it. It depends on the situation.
That's fair. That's fair.
Sorry.
They could regale you with stories that I've told them about this woman. But I'm gonna be real honest. I don't know what to fucking do.
appetizers are set down. Not appetizers. Your entrees are set down at this point. Jody, do you have anyone in your past you give advice about with this? I'm happily married, so I can't.
Chinese parents, you know.
High expectations.
High expectations. I didn't really date anyone.
Look, I got married very young.
You got married too young. She's never dated. Complete opposite situations.
Jody, I got married at 19.
Oh. I'm sorry.
I mean, that's why I have a 15-year-old child.
I'm sorry.
I'm fairly... I don't know if you noticed, but I'm fairly young for having a 15-year-old kid.
Did not think about that.
I was married when I had that kid. I gave up college for him. I went back after, obviously, but I gave up college for a few years. He took a lot. He didn't give that much in return. And then you deal with the disappointment of a mother who wanted nothing more than to... The first part she was happy with, the marrying young and the kid. She wasn't happy with the person it was with, but she was happy about that. But then...
Divorce and your child comes out as non-binary.
My family is an eternal disappointment.
I don't really talk to my family anymore, and it was a really good decision on my part, and I'm wondering...
I don't have that choice.
Well, why not?
Yes, you do.
Shh. Waylon, be quiet wherever you are.
Yeah, Waylon, what the fuck are you doing at Applebee's?
Don't be such a fucking pussy.
Waylon goes
Get
to
out of here,
Applebee's
old
for
man.
Waylon goes to Applebee's for whatever liquor he can swallow that they have, which is definitely not good, and the brunch burger.
Because it's different. I don't know, maybe with my family. I can try to run away from my mother, but unfortunately she does help out with things sometimes. And have you ever seen that show Gilmore Girls?
No.
Mother, the mom, there's, you know, the old school mom and the daughter, and then, you know, she has a kid, and she has to rely on the mom for school for her daughter, and then she has to go to like dinner every week. It's kind of like that.
Oh.
She's helped me out with things, especially in the divorce, even though she didn't want to, but she did. And now she's kind of controlled things, and
Not to mention, she's got a trophy child, your older sister.
well, yeah, she's got everything she wanted in her. Even though me and my sister always get along, you know, we get along. We've always gotten along. But you know, when your sister does everything that your parents want and you don't get along as well, which is kind of obnoxious. Alright, so her kids are annoying. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that about nieces and nephews, but one of them's fine. The other two are not. Especially her fucking son.
Francisco goes to our school. On the same lacrosse team as Ollie. Shitbag. Sorry, I'm not supposed to say that about students, am I?
I'm not gonna say anything. I don't care.
Fair enough.
He's family, and I still think he's a shitbag. So. He's a pompous asshole.
Just because they're related to you doesn't mean you have to like them.
Just punch him.
He is still a kid, Connor.
Just punch him.
Don't punch kids.
The youngest
that's-
is the only
no, see,
one
what you
in that
do-
family. Although, although, no, I don't think any of you have What was her name? Youngest one.
Jamie.
Jamie.
Jamie's 10.
So yeah, none of you have her. I think she's been acting weird. I don't know. Something's off with her. She was very cool. You know? Accepting. Especially with Ali. She's gotten weird lately. I don't know what's going on there.
Weird how?
More like her family.
Oh. What?
Nothing. I just looked in the Discord.
Oh, with Jill drew.
Yes. I just saw it.
God.
For those curious, Jill drew Lizard as the cover of Blair Witch with an Among Us joke in it mixed. It's
Beautiful.
It's great.
Really?
It's perfect.
I'm not gonna lie, it may end up being the thumbnail.
It's really
Yes.
good.
It might just.
Yeah, I think it will be. Yeah,
Hold on. Where are we going? Jill, did you just say less work?
Maybe I did. What of it?
I have no
Okay,
issues with
that's
that.
fair.
Less work.
Don't worry about it.
It's just she's becoming
We
more
see-
like the rest of the family. So
As this is happening, the waitress is setting receipts in front of all of you. The very subtle. It's time for you guys to
get the
sit
fuck
down."
out. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't. Anyway, I just. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with this. I'll figure it out, I guess. And if Jody wants to beat people up,
I'm not gonna
Maybe
punch
she'll
a
get the chance to.
10-year-old.
not the 10-year-old. My mother, on the other hand,
Or your
well,
brother-in-law.
Yeah, maybe then.
or my brother-in-law. My brother-in-law definitely deserves it.
Piece of work.
I'm glad I don't have to deal with him, but I feel bad for you guys. I don't have to deal with him because I'm not allowed to teach family.
Yeah, don't remind me. Francisco was a lot. Here's a piece of advice, and she's gonna look over at you. Jody. The kids are egotistical assholes. Don't have children.
I don't think that was in my plan, but okay.
I mean, mine's fine.
Ali is great. Lizard's great. I like them.
Beth is gonna look at you and go, Ollie's great. Ollie's also a prick. Kid's a know-it-all.
They have their moments.
I know.
We read the Monte Cristo, the Count of Monte Cristo.
You'll get there.
You said it right.
Fine.
Count 'em on.
I-
Go.
I know, I'm bad with words, though. And also I can use the excuse this character's drunk. Whatever. We read that. And you know what that little punk said to me?
What did he say?
They said, I'm writing that down for next time.
What? I haven't read the Count of Monte Cristo. I don't know what that means.
They literally essentially trick someone into thinking they have a really expensive thing in the basement.
Oh no,
and then
that
block it.
story. So,
Yeah.
Duh. You're talking about Cask of Amontillado, not Count of
Oh,
Monte Cristo.
whatever. Again, I'm using the excuse the character's drunk and I don't remember English class. I finished school. It doesn't matter.
I just
Doesn't matter.
That sounds like them. I will. I don't know why you don't tell me these things.
Because you're the mother?
Exactly. If they're causing problems, I should know about that.
They're joking most of the time.
Okay. Well,
The only thing I'm really concerned about is how they managed to keep putting a tack on that kid's chair. I set them across the room from each other, and Ollie doesn't get up.
Weird.
I think not.
I'll tell them to stop that at least. Shouldn't be hurting people unless they deserve it. Well, does he deserve it though?
Kid's a piece of shit.
Never mind. Never mind then. I'm leaving.
Let me put it this way. This is the devil's advocate of the class.
Actors are
you know
so
what?
weird.
You know what? I'm just gonna leave it.
Why do you think he doesn't? Why do you think they don't get in more trouble?
Thank you.
Well,
All right,
ladies,
we're gonna pay this. It's time to go.
you two have fun figuring out your battle plan. Tell Ollie to take video because, or whoever else you're bringing. I want video.
Someone
I have.
will.
Don't worry. One of them is Lizard.
Either Ollie or Lizard. They will.
Oh, right.
They will
They're
make
doing well on
sure it's
TikTok.
recorded.
Yes, they are. I don't understand it, but apparently they're doing well. I don't know what it means.
You ladies, be good. We have Gundam building to do eventually,
Okay.
and the three of them go off on their own. One of them getting into an Uber,
Yeah.
the other two in their own respective cars, having only drank one drink the entire time you guys were there.
Me too. And I drive Liz. I drive Jody back.
Yay.
And unless you guys have something else, we'll fade to black. And this, I know it's 11, but can I get one more scene out of you guys?
Yeah, sure.
It's New Year's. Whatever.
Lizard,
I've been drawing a token this entire time.
that's fair. Lizard,
Are we
You're
all
sitting-
gonna deafen now?
not quite. I'll tell you in a second when you have to.
Okay.
You're sitting on your couch, and you mentioned to Waylon that you feel like you're being haunted. After being home for a couple days, you definitely know you're haunted, but you know by what. As you're sitting there watching something on TV, probably a YouTube video, and beside you, you hear Loki go, "Well, that's stupid."
You could move like a normal person. You could get a U-Haul with boxes.
I don't need stuff. I just need a couch to sleep on.
And if I decline?
I just need a couch to sleep on.
Okay, hold on. I have to Google how to get rid of a couch legally.
I'll just put it back.
What?
What?
Okay, you obviously have a problem with what I'm watching.
They could be playing Minecraft better.
That's fair. They could.
They just died to a zombie. They're in a diamond armor. How did they die to a zombie?
I was asking myself that same question. Don't distract me. Okay. Why?
Why what?
Why? Here.
Because you're an Erickson.
Wow, thank you. All my questions are answered. Why?
I just told you.
And if I legally change my last name?
You'll still be an Erickson.
No, I'll be a... Oh, God, what would I change my last name to?
I mean, your first name is Lizard, your middle name is Darth Vader.
I know, I was really thinking about...
You
I
could
don't
always
know,
do
like-
Twilight.
I could... Cullen?
Colin would
No.
work. No.
Stop it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. I want a solid answer. Besides my
I'm
family lineage.
I'm fluid, so that's gonna be kind of hard.
I want... I need to not commit a third crime just yet.
As
I'm
you say
saving
this,
it.
your phone vibrates. And you watch Loki tense when that happens.
If all the weird things in my life could stop happening at the same time, that would be awesome. Give me a minute.
You have a
Unless it will.
text from Life. I'm at the door. And Loki goes, "I have to go." And poofs away.
Okay, cool. I'm about to get robbed.
As this is happening, everyone who does not want to know story-related stuff, go ahead and deafen yourself. Mute yourself.
I deafened myself.
Nope. If you would like to listen and know more about what's going on, you're free to listen, but remember your characters will have no idea about any of this.
Should I like put the like overlay
You can
on
just-
then? The like
Yeah,
to black
'cause
out our
if you-
webcams.
I was about to say, if you've got one, then yeah.
Yeah, I have a
I didn't know if you'd finished it.
Yeah, it's real
I can see
simple.
Connor contemplating if he wants to listen or not.
I
There
like
we
knowing
go.
things
See,
too
it's
much.
nice and simple.
I know.
I think I'm not gonna listen though, so just like motion at me.
Alright. Lizard, do you answer your door?
I mean, Lizard looks through the little peephole first, like,
The person you see there is kind of hard to describe in the sense of they're stunning, without question. They are ethereal,
cool,
but also a maternal feeling from them. You feel safe looking at this person.
Okay.
But as you look at them more, you notice their appearance just consistently shifts in little ways. Nothing stays static. But their outfit is still what seems to be a suit jacket with a long skirt. The suit jacket is, honestly, you don't know where they found a Hawaiian print suit jacket. But you're kind
Tell
of
me.
jealous.
Tell
And
me.
The skirt is leopard print right now, but you watch as it shifts to different things. It goes from leopard print to floral to black with white polka dots. And it just shifts and it shifts. Everything about this person is changing, and looking at them is like looking at art.
Yeah. Lizard, there is a chain on Lizard's door.
Yes.
Okay. Lizard is going to crack the door with the chain still on and go, okay, I know your name is Life, but are you going to kill me?
It's not, dear child.
Okay, well, I'm 19. Okay, anyway, one second. And Lizard will unlock the door and open it.
You open the door, and the person who's been calling themselves Life steps in and kind of looks around for a moment. Well, we have a lot to talk about, don't we?
Sure.
And
It
they're going to
happens.
sit down on your couch, and you watch as they sit. Your couch shifts and forms and changes. Sort of like how they have been this entire time. It too begins to look like it's constantly changing, shifting, until it stops. And it's this pale... I'm not going to say pale, it's a dark green. With high back, very soft, but when you touch it, it's the softest thing you've ever touched in your life.
Whoa. Could you make this into a futon?
It is a futon.
This solves a lot of my problems.
Sit. And yes, I know Loki was here. I can smell them.
Okay, well, this is... My day just keeps getting stranger. Okay. You can... Okay.
You did agree to meet me.
Uh-huh.
Let's start with this before I go any further. Do you have any questions?
Boy. Too many. I won't... You don't need all of them. Mostly, is it rude to ask what are you?
I am Life.
Alright, well,
No.
helpful.
Sorry. I'm used to being able to say that and people understanding. I am the very being of life itself. I am the embodiment, the original, and the creation of life. I am everything you think of when you think of life and living and art. That is me.
Okay, I'm Lizard.
I know who you are, Lizard. I created you just like I created everything else that lives.
Okay, you're gonna have to talk to my moms about that one, because I'm...
I created your mother as well. Well, I didn't. It's kind of hard to explain. I'm everywhere, and this is kind of like just how I choose to represent myself in my infinite everywhere beingness.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll think about that later. I can't.
It's gonna hurt you, just to
Uh-huh.
give you some warning. It's a pretty broad concept, of course.
Other questions. Most of them are just general life questions that I have about other things. So, if you have a spiel.
Let's start with the spiel, and then I'll let you ask those. You took the tablet I gave you.
Yes.
You have agreed to take that tablet.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry, this isn't bad. You can still say no in the end.
Not signed any contracts. I learned that from TikTok advertising.
Yes. Let me start simply. As I said, I've created everything that has life. Everything that grows, everything that breathes. Everything into being I have made. In this reality, the reality before, and every reality that has ever existed and will exist, I will create.
Good job.
Sometimes it's important to have someone in the world that you know can do things specifically for you. I found you kind of in a weird way, Lizard. Of course I knew who you were, but you caught my eye with your TikTok about the dateability of mythical creatures.
That was the one. Took off.
It was very funny. It amused me. And then when you had that source of income, you started creating art. The effects you do, the stories you tell, those are art. And those are things I like to represent. Things I like to represent me. It has been a long time since I've asked someone to take on what I want you to. In fact, it's been... Oh, me, when did he die? 1400s? 1500s? Oh, you might know him. Oh... Da Vinci?
Shut the fuck up. Shut up. I have to go. Turn it off.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
The stream down. I'm done.
Fuck, dude.
Da Vinci? I hate you. Go on.
Oh my
I'm
god.
sorry. The opportunity was there. I had to take it.
I had to break. I'm sorry.
That's okay. So did we. Da Vinci. Leonardo da Vinci.
Oh, he was in Assassin's Creed. Gay as fuck.
Yeah,
Sorry.
as fuck.
Gay-
A brilliant creator. You
Mhm.
can cuss in front of me. I don't give a shit.
No, you feel like a mom, and I get in trouble, so I
To
don't
be
want
fair, I did create you, but I'm your mother and father in a sense, so. I don't
can't
know if
think
you've
about it.
noticed this. I don't really have this thing you people are obsessed with, gender.
God, I wish that was me. God, I wish that was me.
I don't know
Go
how
on.
that one got created in this world. I'm blaming someone else, but I don't know who yet. Regardless, it has been a long time since I felt there was someone worthy to take that mantle. My artist. There's something happening right now, and I don't know what it is. My children have gotten very good at hiding things from me. And I know for a fact Love is hiding something from me. I don't know what, but she is. And I worry what she's hiding is going to cause trouble. I want one of my agents to be out in this world to potentially help stop whatever she may accidentally be hiding. You've already agreed to take the tablet. That is the instrument of my person, the mantle in which they wield. If you agree to be my artist, I will continue to bestow more and more power onto you. And eventually that tablet will evolve, as it does with everyone who takes it. In fact, that drawing tablet you have now was how it evolved for Da Vinci. I imagine in more modern day it would probably turn into something like an iPad with enough power.
Those are real expensive.
They are.
Okay. So, are there... Okay. God, okay. So, are there, like, Is it like commissions or there aren't deadlines? Or
There's no deadline. Think of me as a patron. I provide you with power. You do some of the things I would like. Essentially, what my artist is supposed to help do. You help out others. And you create. I never want you to stop creating.
Yeah.
Not
sure.
in a weird, cynical sense, but
I gotta take breaks sometimes.
yeah, that's what I mean.
I
But-
mean, sure.
And she's gonna kind of look at the tablet and go. And she's gonna set her hand on it and go, then let me formally ask. Will you be my artist? Will you help encourage and inspire others? Will you help other agents and champions of us, the old ones?
Yeah.
And as she pulls her hand away, you see it glow, and the handprint glows and pulls onto you, and you feel it whip around you until, on your wrist, the tattoo of a flower appears.
Oh, my moms are gonna be so mad. Oh boy, I gotta figure out how to hide that one.
It's quite easy, and she's gonna go, just tap it.
Boink,
The tattoo disappears. It's still there.
boink, 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 boink. It's like a light switch.
It's still there. Do not worry.
Clap on.
But this will help signal to others that may be some of my children's agents what you are. Some of them are pretty obvious. Loves is a heart. Generally appears on the chest.
It's fair enough.
Um,
So it's just like it's like a secret.
Lights is a sword that appears on the forearm.
Okay. It's got a flash.
It's a sword, so it's not really a flash. It's a
well, that. But I gotta tap.
yeah, pretty much.
Secret. Yeah.
Anyone
okay,
can
okay.
hide them, but it's pretty easy for you. You're a creator. You can just imagine
Yeah.
things and it happens.
Had some experience with some subtle techniques. Had a spy
Nothing
kit.
about you has ever been subtle, Lizard.
Wrong. Had a spy kit when I was 9 years old. Had one of those little things where you looked in it and it showed behind you. Not saying I was pretty good at it, but
Are you arguing with me about this?
I'm not arguing. I'm just saying there's some facts here that need to be addressed. I'm good at
That's
spying.
Fair.
Thank you.
Before I leave, just two things.
Mhm.
One, tell Loki he's on thin ice. He still owes me for last time, which is why he ran.
Okay, it's okay. They're nice with me too, so.
Two of my children are the ones I cannot find. That
Okay.
I'm worried about. I cannot find despair, and I cannot find darkness.
Okay, okay.
I
Blizzard will
don't-
write those down.
I don't know where either has gone.
Mhm,
Hate,
mhm.
despair goes by both names. I haven't seen in 150, 200 years. It's not often for them to go to ground. Kind of a complicated creation, complicated emotion. Darkness, though, she's usually about. She doesn't tend to hide from me. I don't know where she's gone, though.
Oh,
She's been gone for about 100 years.
I will keep my eyes peeled. If I see any, I'm looking.
Okay. Be careful, Lizard, and enjoy the new powers.
Wow, yeah, I'm gonna try. Oh, is it? Hold on, before you go. Is it bad that I use it to make a cell phone?
No, use whatever you want with it. I don't give a fuck what you make.
Okay, and if I made a cell phone, where does the bill go?
If you make something with that, and it has signal, it just kind of steals it.
Okay, well, I need to go call my cell phone company and cancel my plan.
Why?
Taken from the man.
Oh, because you're gonna make your own phone.
Cause I'm not paying for one.
Real quick, don't use this as a loophole for a bunch of things. I'm pretty sure it's only phones that will happen.
Well, I
can't-
have it now.
You can't make food in it work, for example.
I wouldn't want to eat anything I drew. Oof.
Goodbye, lizard.
Alright, see you around. Ew, draw a cell phone.
As Life walks back out, let me quickly signal to the rest that they can come back in. If any of them are looking.
Is this
I
the
got Becca's
sign to
attention.
come back?
Yeah,
Yes,
you
dear.
can come back.
Mad waving. Okay. Let me.
Hold on, because there's one last thing, but this isn't anything that has to be in whispers, so.
Hey, Michelle's
That's-
still muted.
Michelle!
I'm not muted. I had my
Uh-huh.
mic muted.
Okay.
I was muted, but my mic was muted. Hold on.
As this figure leaves and is gone, Loki pops back up on your couch. Whoa! They hooked you up!
It's a
Shit.
futon. You're lucky.
Wait, shit, really? Oh god, this is so soft.
You're so lucky.
me.
I had the cheapest futon at Walmart in my cart. You know, it's like sleeping on cardboard.
So you were gonna buy me a futon?
Alright, first of all, shut the fuck up. Second of all, you're on thin ice.
As this happens, it fades to black.
We did it.
That is the end of the session. We will have another Between the Mysteries next week because we still got other story-based stuff, other personal stuff to go through. Poor
More
Mariella.
conversations with Jody.
One more.
For some reason.
Jody's only got one more that's not her own personal stuff.
Yeah.
That, if you can't guess by the thumbs up, is Waylon. So, real quick, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for everyone who tuned in. If you enjoyed it, please follow, listen to more of our content if you would like to see more of these antics, especially because tomorrow we play D&D with our Connor as our DM.
with our Connor.
Our Connor DM.
I'm gonna make a compliment, but then I decided against it.
He's
Only
mine,
one
Connor.
person gets to lay claim
So
on me, and that's
mean.
Becca. That's it.
Mine.
Our
Well,
Connor.
Our
No.
Connor.
like I said,
I was
gonna-
meme.
I was gonna say our esteemed Connor, and then I decided against it.
Not esteemed. I would have vetoed it.
100th episode.
100th episode
Yep.
tomorrow. Some of us will be dressed up. Some of us definitely won't. Connor.
What?
Connor absolutely will not be.
Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for hopefully enjoying the story with us. If you are curious to see what's going on, maybe the next mystery, we'll be back in 2 weeks with another Between the Mystery, and then after that we will cut into Mystery 3. If you're looking for any other of our content, you can find it, like I said at the beginning, on YouTube and podcasts.
Bye.
Bye, stream.
Bye.
Bye.